Hello, thank you very much for clicking play. My name is Lee Cunningham from UID.me. If you're looking for an emergency medical ID product, then look no further. UID.me is the UK's leading emergency ID and automated family alert service. So what does that mean? Well, quite simply, UID.me gives a first responder emergency ID. So it tells them everything that you want to share with them in an emergency if you're not able to communicate yourself. So that might be, for example, your name, the name and contact numbers of your emergency contacts, your next of kin, partner, family, etc. It also, if you wish to share it, your medical condition, medications, blood group, NHS number, donor preferences, specific instructions about your condition or medical conditions, absolutely anything that you would wish to share, so that they've got the full picture in order to be able to treat you effectively in that emergency. Okay, that's the first thing that UID.me is. Now, the second thing is an automated family alert service. So at the same time as somebody accesses your profile in an emergency, the system has the capability to immediately notify your next of kin, your partner, your emergency contacts by SMS text message immediately. So it's like at the very same time, so that they can take the necessary action that they need to take as well. I'm going to give you a demonstration here because seeing is believing. And somehow once you've seen it, you appreciate just how powerful the system is at not only giving that information to the paramedics or the medics, the doctors, the nurses, the first responder, to give them what they need to know, but in the background also telling your next of kin, your partner, because wouldn't you want them to know as soon as possible? There's no more waiting, no more finding out a couple of hours later, no one knocking at the door. I mean, that may still happen, but there's not going to be anyone at home because they're already knowing about the problem and taking action about it. So let's give you a quick demonstration. Okay, what I've got here is a Vital ID wristband. Very simple wristband. It's kind of made of webbing and polyester, Velcro, fastener, you know, that kind of thing. Very popular, sell thousands of these, okay? Vital ID wristband. Now, if you're familiar with the band, fully waterproof, all the rest of it, you'll know that inside the band is a very simple card that slides into like a discreet pocket. First of all, it folds up like professional, like that, and then it slides into like a discreet sleeve that's inside the band. Okay, now UID.me upgrade the band so that on the back of the card there is this fully waterproof, robust label. You can see there's a unique ID number. There's also a QR code which can be scanned with any mobile device, and there's a very specific, concise instruction saying, look, in the event of an emergency, enter this ID at the UID.me website and you'll get all my details, okay? So I've got this. I've also got two mobile phones. I'm going to show you. Here we go. I've got two mobile phones now. This mobile phone, the one with the silver label, it's just a normal mobile phone. It's pretty old actually now. This is going to be the mobile phone carried by the first responder. No, so we're just playing let's pretend here, okay? So that's the mobile phone carried by the first responder. Now this is my phone, okay? Excuse me, please. The second mobile phone is the mobile phone back at home with my wife, okay? So let's just assume, for this example, that I've had some kind of emergency, I'm laid flat out on the floor, I'm unable to speak, and the first responder comes along with their phone. That's this phone, okay? And this phone is back at home with the wife. Okay, now, I know you're with me. I just wanted to make that clear. So, now it happens pretty fast, this, so keep your eyes on the screen. Don't take them away for a second. All I'm going to do is I'm going to scan my card. I mean, there's written details on the front anyway, but that's not really enough because you're never going to fit all your medications on there. You're never going to fit your crisis plans on there or your specific instructions. I'm going to scan this card with my phone, and you'll see, first of all, what information comes up on here, but also listen out for this phone because this phone is going to ring as well, notifying with that emergency SMS alert to my wife. Okay, so here goes. Right, so listen out for the notification. I'll turn it round so that you can see it. Right, so it's scanned. It's going off to get the information. Now, what was that? 5 seconds? 4 or 5 seconds? 4 or 5 seconds later, my wife receives a notification to say, hey, look, there's been a problem. Your husband's profile has been accessed, and there is the notification. We'll come back to that in a second. Okay. First of all, let's see what what kind of information the paramedic gets. They are taken to the UID-Me website, and you can see on there it's an emergency ID profile. There's obviously my name, my medical condition. There's speed dial contact buttons to get straight through to my wife and my other next of kin, or my other emergency contact. There's also a speed dial button there through to 999, you know, the emergency services. Photo ID, obviously me a few years ago, looking a bit younger there. There's obviously my name, my any medical conditions. There's specific instructions on there, like my home address I've put on there. Now, there's unlimited information that you put on there. So they have got the whole picture. They've got the whole picture. They've got everything that they need in order to treat you effectively at the scene, or you know, or on the way to the hospital or whatever. But the paramedic, first responder, has got what they need. Let's go back to the other phone though, because back at home, the wife's received a notification to say that there's been a problem and she knows what to do. And why does she know what to do? Because we've had the conversation. We've said, look, if ever this happens and you receive this SMS text, it means that there's been a problem. So here's what to do. And you can plan for that. Like I said, there's no more waiting around. You know that there's a problem, and therefore you can act upon it. Many of our customers that are already using this system say, you know, circumstances took a completely different path because my family were aware that there was a problem, you know, so that makes a big difference. It adds a lot of confidence to people, and there's less worry somehow. So that's the system. Okay, that's what it is and that's what it does. And now let me tell you how you can get UID-Me for free. Okay, what I'm going to do is, UID-Me is usually, the service is £35.88 per year. It works out actually at just £2.99 a month. It's a small price to pay for the added kind of like security and confidence that that the system gives you. So £35.88 per year. Join us for 1 year for £35.88, and I'm going to give you an additional 4 years for free. Okay, I'm also going to give you a Vital ID wristband, which is worth £24.99, and in addition to that, I'll give you a medical ID card with the same the same unique ID code that's in your wristband on your ID card, printed professionally on your ID card. That's worth £19.99. So a saving. So what you're going to get is 5 years with UID-Me, your Vital ID wristband plus medical ID card, and you will save in total over £186. But I think much more than the saving is the peace of mind that you get from this system. The system that, as I said, gives the emergency services the vital information that they need, all of it, in order to treat you effectively in an emergency. And then at the same time, this SMS emergency text alerts to your family, your nearest and dearest. So hopefully I will see you soon, activating your product, and then you'll have a confident life. You know, one where you don't need to worry about. The alternative is what, you know, having your medical condition engraved on a wristband or a necklace tag. You know, it's a bit old-fashioned now. So we have thousands of users in the UK, and we have thousands of users across Europe and the world. So please do join us. £35.88, 1 year. I'll give you 4 years free. You get your free Vital ID wristband, and you'll also get your medical ID card as well, worth 20 quid as well. So a saving of £186. So on the same page here, somewhere down below, you'll see the button sign up today, and I'll see you on the other side. Any questions at all, you can jump onto UID-Me, that's UYOU-ID.me, and we're happy to answer any questions. You'll find in us, our team are brilliant. In fact, they're great, fantastic getting back to you. really quickly. So if you've got any questions whatsoever, you know, do feel free to ask away. But the offer is limited, as always. It's a very limited offer, so we'll be running it for, at least for this month. But since you're here, you know, you've seen the product work, give it a go. For £35.88 plus shipping, you're going to save £186. Sign up today, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, have a great day, and I'll see you soon.